See, Mr. Reeves, are you there? Are you getting me? Mr. Reeves, are you getting me? Mr. Reeves?
Let me see.
Hello, are you getting me, Mr. Reeves?
Let me see.
Okay, let's see. So I'm trying to get on our
I'm
team.
here.
Yeah, are you getting me now?
I can hear you, but I was away from the stuff.
Oh, okay. So what's about Mr. Mansale? I just added him. Mr. Mansale, are you getting me also? Okay, his mic has been muted. Okay, so you getting me now, Mr. Reeves?
Just took that big tumbling from my face.
Oh, okay, yes. So let me get this down and let's see what we can get it here. Yes, yes. I think it is okay now. I said with you there. I think it is okay now.
Say that again.
I'm asking us whether it's okay now because I just got it off.
Yeah. I can be seen now.
Okay.
Just my
Yeah.
life, but I'm not gonna battle with it.
Okay. That's great. That's great. And you are live now. Mr. Mansard is also here with her. I think he has muted his mic. Probably he might be with her subsequently. So that yes, it is good to be here. This Tuesday. Did I say Tuesday? Okay, yeah, Monday evening. Yes, any moment from now, we transition to Tuesday. So it is great to be here this hour with the entire team here. I hope to be joined by
Yes.
uh, the rest of the team members subsequently. So I said, how you doing? How's everything?
Well, everything is good. Last week, for the past 2 weeks, my wife was not feeling well, so I couldn't come uh, the on the program. And I know there were some days you guys will have the program, and then some days you guys will not have the program. But other than that, we thank God everything is back to normal.
Okay.
And how you been doing?
Yeah, yeah. So, by the special grace of God, I've been doing fine, and yeah, I gave God the praise for the family here. So, today when I arrived at the station today, Mr. Masare, are you with us now? Okay, so as I was saying, when I arrived at the station today, I was so lucky. Guess who I met here? I met Man Sisi here.
Oh
You know,
wow.
yeah, Man Sisi was here today, and it was so amazing. She cooked palm butter rice, and it was the palm butter was something like carried my mind way back. You know, as kids when we're in the interior, growing up, our parents used to carry on the farm to go and do farming work. The palm butter that Masisi cooked today, since I entered in Morovia, I have not tasted it, and it was my very first time tasting such. So it came my mind way back when we used to go on the farm to brush when our mom, our aunts, and other people used to cook such a palm butter. So it was great. So let me appreciate her on this platform. She did extremely well. Yeah. So since today, I said within myself that I won't eat any other thing besides the palm butter rice man Sisi has cooked. So let me appreciate her on this platform. She did extremely well. It was so great. Yes.
So what is a song? Says you said back in the days or what? So what is the Pampada song that you know?
Ah, you mean on music?
Hey man, when we
I
enjoy
don't
it,
know. I don't know. I don't like
when you enjoy the
Miss,
palm butter like that, there's a song we used to sing.
yeah, yeah. So
Papa,
it seems like
Oh
we
yes, palm
under
butter
here
right too
somewhere.
sweet. Oh yes.
Uh, yeah, yeah. Pamada Radu sweet. You don't want some more. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So
Was that the crew edition, the Basa edition, or the Greenwood edition of the palm butter?
Uh, I think she combined it. She versatile. The Bassa, the crew, the Grable, the Grand Crew, everything. She just something from the southeast. Yes, she just combined
That
everything.
gotta be very tasty.
Yeah. Oh, it was so great. It was so great. Anything you think about that, the Bassa people can put inside. Most especially the people from We Nation can put inside. The people from Grand Crew, the people from Sasano.
But you put the palm butter leaf inside. Ask
I
my
said
sister whether she put the palm butter leaf inside. Cook it with the palm butter leaf.
everything. There's something called cabbage that people can put in the palm butter. Everything was just inside. Yeah. So it was so nice.
The
Yes.
cabbage is different from the real palm butter leaf. Oh, my sister will tell you.
I told you the cabbage, the palm butter leaf, everything was
Okay,
just inside.
that was great, man.
Yeah, yeah. So it was so great. Yeah. If we just think about how women from this people from the southeastern region can prepare palm butter. It was just something exactly what she did today. So it was so great. Up to now, since I ate, I think it was somewhere around 10 o'clock, 11 something like that. Since I ate, I have not eaten anything. Yeah, so it just it's just in my system. Yeah, so I just brought on Mr. Tunis. Mr. Tunis, you are welcome.
Good evening, guys. Good evening, Mama Liberia. Good evening to my good friends, brothers, and sisters in Liberia. Salam alaikum to our Muslim brothers and sisters. How you guys doing? How was your
Walaikum salam. Walaikum salam.
was your
Yeah.
long weekend? How was your long weekend here? The Thanksgiving. My man Solomon, how was your Thanksgiving?
Well, the Thanksgiving was okay. My wife was not feeling well, but we had a Thanksgiving. She couldn't do. She was admitted for I think 3 days. We came back. Um, I was on early Sunday morning, not yesterday now. So she got to stay home to do complete recovery. But we have her sister and the other kids came over, and then some other friends. So we ate, but it was not as healthy or health wise like what we used to do. But the day went by, we celebrated it.
Well, it started raining all day over here in New York.
Yeah,
It affected the day a little bit. My brother Aliu, how was yours?
So my Thanksgiving wasn't bad. I went to work and later I came back. Just spent the whole day lying down. That's all.
As for me, I travel. I travel to almost closer to you, 2 hours from New York, Delaware. That's
look
where I
at
spent.
it. Look at you want to migrate or move to Delaware? You're frequently there.
Well, he always in Delaware.
But this
Oh,
but this
man.
guy can drive. Although I enjoy his driving. Honestly, then he want to test me. Oh, I enjoy the man driving. Then he want for me to drive. I said no, you're not going to make me change. I'm not driving.
I mean, since we've been on the show here for more than years now, it's the first time I told you I'm going to Delaware twice in a month time, and both were something I should have been there. One was it was a
Really?
traditional wedding. My daughter, my cousin daughter got married, so I was supposed to be there. And this one, way before this, almost summertime, this guy sent me this invitation. I wanted the family to meet at his place, one of the young brothers. So, and I went there for the ceremony, the wedding ceremony. So I was forced to honor this this one because he wouldn't see me here, and I gave him excuse for not being to his house. So I forced myself to go there. But it was okay because a lot of us that live here moved there. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, a lot of people still moving there.
Yeah, you know.
At least,
And those
at least
guys got
they're
some
avoiding
houses.
Pennsylvania.
You should see the houses those guys got over there. Big,
Hmm.
gigantic houses, my man. You won't believe it. It's like a mansion. And the price is very good. It just our house when those kind of houses in New York will be in a million.
Oh
But
yes.
they've been like under 500,000.
Oh wow.
Under 500,000. Beautiful homes with basement, everything.
And some of them were big yard too. Though.
Very big, very big yard. You can have a big ceremony that'll take almost 300 people with just the yard.
Wow.
Yeah, and good space. The house is spacious, very spacious. New York here, every little space counts.
Oh yeah.
Over there, they give you enough space.
Yeah. Hardly see space, but you have a good space. Your backyard is more special than some other backyard.
You can compare it to what I saw over there. But I still, but I still don't want to move there though. I love my New York because it's I've been here for forever. When you go there, you say, "My man, oh, you can buy the house. You can sell your house and come buy a house." I say, "My man, I'm comfortable where I am. I grew up in Monrovia. Monrovia and New York, to me, no big difference. You know, when our days now." So, my man, Quentin, how you doing? How was the weekend, my man? And we
Yeah.
know the very day we had our Thanksgiving here, that breaking news came up that
Hmm.
uh, Prince Johnson died.
Oh yeah. So yeah. So and firstly, the weekend was okay, and we gave God a praise, and for the family and our lives also. So as he said, and while you people were there celebrating the Thanksgiving Day, when that sudden news about the death of former Nimba County Senator Prince Johnson was broken, and so it was something that came with mixed reaction. But I don't want to deal with the issue that has to do with the triviality or the trivial part of a death, and because I know his families are still grieving, and so it's not something to deal with trivial issue like other Liberian took interest in. And so the weekend was not bad, and we celebrated our Thanksgiving Day here, wherein there were a lot of words of appreciation coming from of Liberians regarding.
Your Thanksgiving was the first Thursday, though,
Yeah, yeah,
of
no,
November.
mhm.
This is our Thanksgiving, which is the last Thursday.
Okay.
Uh, Again, I heard that while you guys were mourning uh, for PYG. At the same time, our president also was celebrating his birthday. Yeah, is that true?
Yeah, yeah.
I think it was the next year. Huh?
Yeah, yeah,
I think on
definitely,
Saturday, right?
definitely,
Friday or
definitely.
Saturday.
Yes, yeah. So definitely, we are going to come to that. Yes, is one of the issues that a lot of people are talking about here that we need to look at as well. And the president celebrated a birthday, was it on Saturday or Friday, something like that. I think it was on Friday. Yes, so it's something that people that raised eyebrow, that many of those people talked about. So it's one of those issues. I would like us to look at. So before coming to you people very quickly, let me run up through some of these issues that have been happening. And we got a report. There are communications regarding the decision by teachers of the Cali school to go slow due to so many issues. The issue of money, teachers being paid in the country. Although the Cali school is a private school, it's not a government entity, but yet and still is something that links to the government whenever these things are going on. That those things, the adequate payment and other things those people supposed to get, they are not getting it as a result of the current economic situation in our country here. So those people have decided to go slow. So that's one of the issue. And other government school teachers from Sino County has also taken same path. So these are some of the things that happen. And today we saw the communication, which I also posted in our chat room, where the National Elections Commission reportedly dismissed over 60 employees for what the chairperson of the commission, the National Election Commission, that NEC, called or described as an abandonment of their assignment or duty. Some few weeks ago, some workers of NEC, they protested. Those people were requesting money that allegedly owed them by the entity, and some of them argue that the NEC commission used the money for personal gain and other things. So they protested. So in regards to that, they decided to stop going to work in a way that it would draw the commission's attention to see how best to settle their arrear owed and allegedly by the entity. But to our utmost surprise, the commission came up with the decision to dismiss over 60 employees of the entity. So I sent a communication in the chat room. And another issue that is making headway in the country is the issue that has to do with the former president's gesture at the home of the former Nima County lawmaker, that is Senator Prince Johnson. So we witnessed over the weekend, let's just say last week or this week, I think or on Sunday or something, where the former Liberian leader went to visit the bereaved families of the late senator. And you can see, if one watched the video, you will see that the former Liberian leader, in a gesture, put a hand on his chest. That many people termed as a refusal to shake the hand of the vice president Jeremiah Cohn. And so that has been on social media. A lot of people have their own thoughts about it. It has been highly politicized. Well, thankfully for us, prior to the show time, I listened to the former Liberian leader on King's Event. I think I sent it in the chat room there also, wherein he was able to clarify his gesture. He was able to clarify the reason why he never shook the hands of the vice president, and I think Samuel Koga as well. So specifically with the vice president issue, because that was what he spoke about, the former Liberian leader narrated on King's Event that it is a tradition that whenever they grace an occasion like that, they have a special way of greeting people. And so, unfortunately, the vice president was not able to grab his moves. So it is always certain that whenever they go on such occasion like that, they will always put their hands on their chest, bow their head down. It shows our respect. That's the way normally they greet people. But unfortunately, the vice president was not able to watch a move to also respond in that manner. But again, there was another video that came out after the former president spoke with the media. He was able to express the grievances and express words of condolences to the bereaved family. When he was leaving, he did the same thing, the same gesture, put a hand on his chest, bow down his head, and Jeremiah Kun, the vice president, also did the same. So he said it was not something that as the way people have taken it. It was not something like he never wanted to shake the hand of the vice president or any other person, the way other people have taken it. So these are things that have been happening, and also we got report. There were a lot of social media posts wherein other people were congratulating the majority bloc, and other people were congratulating the embattled speaker that is
You
speaking for
know,
one.
we
Yeah.
don't have enough. We do not have enough time to discuss
Uh-huh.
all this in the talking. We can take one or two topic because it's just 1 hour or 2 hours we got here, and we are
Mhm.
four of us. So if we're going to discuss all of this, then we need almost like 3 4 hours.
Yeah, yeah. So don't no, we don't have to go that far. I just wanted to just give this kind of insights on what is going on here, but we can just take one or two of those things that have been
The
talked.
handshaking is we. I don't think we need to even talk about the
Yeah,
handshaking, and
it's just a trivial issue.
we can talk about the death
Mm-hmm.
and the birthday party right after the death.
Okay,
We can talk
okay.
about if anything else there to talk about, then we can do it later. But right now, there's a breaking news in the country. The country is mourning, no
Mm.
matter how it is. Though it's a senator died. I heard that another senator died too. Is that true from Cape Mount County? Is that true? You heard about that?
Not yet up to the show time, but
And
if I,
have you heard that the the vice president wife is also seriously sick? Have you heard about that?
no, no, not to my knowledge.
Okay,
Not to
I
my
read
knowledge.
that in some. But let's discuss this stuff and the birthday. It is
Okay.
very important to
Mm.
we, the Liberian people, the way it coincided. I mean, they demand death. This the man that made Joseph Boakai became president today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's because of him he became president. He won
Mm.
Nimba. Because of him, he won Nimba. And sudden death came up. And I don't know where the flag. If Senator, this go to you guys too. When someone like Senator die, does the country need to at least respect to bring the flag down halfway for that day or a couple of days? That's where the high supposed to work? Solomon and Ariu?
Well, what I know, in Liberia, we really don't, uh, regard our patriots or our leaders. Um, he's a state man, so the flag should be hosted a little bit lower, but they don't do that. In most of the state men have died. Even the president, I don't know whether they can lower the flag when the president is dead. People are really forgetting some of the stuff, but they're supposed to be. If such a state person dies, there should be some sort of the country is mourning and things like that, but they don't do that. I haven't seen it.
Okay. Ariu, what's your thought on that?
Yeah, just what Solomon said, I think normally that's what they do. Sometimes when like the way what like Bring Johnson died, now everybody know who he was in the country, and being a senior senator or Nima County or political godfather. I think the flag is supposed to bring it down maybe a little bit so we can people can know that, oh yes, the country we are mourning, or the former senator, the late senator rather, and everybody knew he was, we can say, a hero. Yes, when it comes to the political field in Liberia, but we haven't seen it yet, so we don't
So
know what's.
even if Liberia, the entire country did not bring the flag down, lower the flag, just debate in honor of his death, departure. Did Nima Kante brought their flag down? Anybody know that?
But the country cannot do anything outside of the national government because
I
the national.
understand that the government didn't do it, but let's say the country itself, did they attempt to? I mean, the country can do their own thing if they want to.
Well, is
Yeah,
that the country flag? Maybe I don't know yet, but that's a good question, Tony.
exactly.
Mhm.
Stephen, did
Mhm.
you hear anything about lowering the flag down for 1 or 2 days, the country, or making an announcement that the country is bereaved, or because is a senator. So where this law apply, who this law apply to, if something like this happen, if when the flag need to come down, it just a bit to honor or to make the country to that the people of the citizen know that the country is bereaved. Because definitely they're bringing that body to the Capitol building on the 15th of January.
Mhm.
The body will be brought
Mhm.
to. So have
Yeah,
you heard
well,
anything like that, or can you tell us?
yeah, not really. I haven't heard anything like that. Neither have I seen anything like that because besides Nema County Senator, they have other senator like Bapolo County Senator once one of the senators there, I think some few months ago, died. Similar something like that did not happen, so nothing of such I have seen.
Was he
No.
still
Uh,
a senator
Hmm.
working still on the job when he passed, or
Yeah, but going up to the 2023 election, I think that was the time
so he died in office?
he died. Yes.
Okay. I think the last time I remember, but nothing like that was done, and I'm trying to think about it was when Senator uh, uh, Kanga Lawrence um, Osmond died. The representative died.
Hmm.
Uh, Even though they took the body to the Capitol building, but I never heard or saw the flare to be hosted halfway or so. I did not see anything or
but
heard
the
anything.
casket, let's say honoring this their body, would they use the Liberian flag on the casket?
That I know. I think they did that to Honorable Lawrence. So I think uh, they will do that.
But then if they're going to do that, why they didn't honoring the flag to come down a little bit?
Yeah,
Just
I
for
have seen.
them
I have seen them where they use the flag. Even when this guy who was a late, in fact, he worked in the interim government. With Sawyer. They put the flag on Sawyer's body as well. So I mean, on his casket.
So
So
what is the meaning of putting the flag on the
it's a
casket?
it's
What
a
that
state it's a
indicates?
statement, and then when they about to bury the person, they will take that flag, and then fold it nicely, military way, and give it to the widow. It's an honor.
Yeah, but I think they do that if the person is a military personnel. It's not every officials they do that
But,
too.
but I think I saw that
But
with
if they
when Sawyer died. That's what I'm saying. When Emma Sawyer died, I saw that.
in this country
I don't
here,
think I'm daydreaming.
in this country here, I think most of the time they do it with if you're a military personnel, that's when they do it, not every government official. But if they will lay the flag, they will cover the casket with the flag for the government official. Why they couldn't just make the citizen of the country to know that the country is bereaved and bring the flag down? I mean, these are something we really need to research and see when this flag come down, who died to honor. Is only the president or what? These are elected officials also, and he was a senior senator. And our country is so small. It's not like a big country. So these things, the news, uh, no matter who that person was, he was serving the Liberian people. He was elected 3 different terms. So,
And
and
prior to
also, mhm,
and prior to serving uh, as a civilian um leader in the Senate, he served as one of the trained uh, Liberian army personnel that was trained, and he has all the trainings, and he served the country whenever Liberia was sending people to help other countries in their civil dispute and things. And Liberia always sent the government and our army. Prince has served in some of those capacities, even though we have this civil unrest where everybody was defending their territory. I heard that they had the Lofa Defense Force, and they were defending Lofa. And we also been hearing that the current president, he was part of the Lofa Defense Force. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
whether he held on, but he was protecting his people. In Grand Bassa County, we had Buchanan Smith, who also was actually protecting the Bassa people and their interests. So and so other areas, other counties, and Prince Johnson was doing the same thing. Uh, so whether the person was involved in defending his region um, for whatever they call, the other person say, well, we're gonna kill all the children, the women, and all those stuff. So everybody was trying to protect their own county. So it was not just Prince Johnson alone. That is the warlord. The only thing that he did, which I condemned, I still condemn, that is once in the military, once you capture your enemy,
Mm-hmm.
and that person it does not pose any threat to you, you don't butcher the person the way Doe was butchered, even if he did not do it. But sitting there and giving uh, command to people and other people who were actually was victim by the other former president those statement, because there have been reports that children were killed, women were killed in Nimba because of his command that he gave to the AFL. So those are things that Liberians should look into and just don't. I mean, they have the right. When Jesus Christ was being killed, I'm not comparing Prince Johnson or anybody to Jesus Christ, but there were some people who were happy, uh, and there were some people who were sad. So same thing in Liberia or in any area. Some people will happy, will be happy. Some people will be sad. So that's why his death got to me and my wife. Because there was so much he repented of whatever he did, his involvement with protecting his people, in which a lot of lives were destroyed as well. But there are so many people who said when Prince Johnson
Who,
took
who,
over,
who, who the people he were when he came to Monrovia area? Who his people that he was protecting?
I heard that from the Vartan area. I spoke to somebody who really was protected. He said, had it not been for Prince Johnson, their life were going to be, if you were not going to be living today, uh, and what have you. So all the areas, the Lokintown area, other areas that he was protecting, people that, according
He
to the,
was not. He was not in the Lokintown area.
okay, whatever area he was controlling,
I think he was in the Colwell area.
okay,
Yeah,
Gower is different
Cadwell.
from
Yeah,
Lokintown.
whatever. Yeah.
No, it's
Okay,
not part of Lokintown.
okay, I
Lokintown
don't know.
is
I know
not
across the
far away.
bridge. That's what I know.
Yeah.
Across the
Yeah.
bridge is there, but across the bridge got certain different
Oh, okay.
areas.
Yeah, so the
You know?
person said, for me, I don't
I
really
mean,
know.
when you say his people, I thought you're talking about the Nibayan. Okay,
Oh,
that's
because
that's when you say his people, because he belonged to that. When you say his people, that's what we understand.
yeah,
But if he came in the city
mhm.
and occupy a large part of across the bridge, as you said, the Corwell area,
Mhm.
then that was a fashion. Now it was not his people. That was his
Yeah,
fashion.
yeah, that was the territory that he was controlling, and people
Exactly.
from there. There are a lot of people that attested to it that when he was controlling that area, life was much better. Only people, what one thing they said he did not like was uh, the mission was not to loot, to do any of those stuff. And then if you are caught looting, of course they will kill you, or the people will kill you. So those are some of
But
the things.
those are too severe too. There's no
Hmm?
punishment like somebody stole something, you kill them.
So those were some of the those were some of the things. But he was not just bad as people think he was bad in everything.
I
Even I
mean, he
know,
did his bad, he did his good. Other
yes,
people too says a lot about the bad he did.
of course,
You know what I
of
mean? He
course,
was not all good.
and
He
he was
was
not
good
all
people.
bad. Yes.
Yeah, it was not all good. It was not all bad. He killed some people. People came with news that when he will kill people, and the
Mm-hmm.
next day he asked for the same person.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Oh, chief, you say, oh you ordered for us to kill him yesterday."
Mm-hmm.
That's how. That's some part of his behavior.
Which were bad. So that's why I said earlier. Some people will be happy. Some people will be they will be
But
they
you
will
know,
be sad.
everything came to an end. Whatever you do in this world, you will go and face the main judge, which is God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what all we discuss here now is something that passed. We can do nothing about it.
Mhm.
We were waiting for the how you call it, the
War
economic
Chronicle?
war crime code. We were
Mhm.
looking for it. Even if the war crime code was not only based on Prince Johnson alone, Prince Johnson just tapped that list because the severity of the way he killed Joe
Mm-hmm.
in front of the entire world.
Yeah.
And that recording still
Circulating. Yeah.
lingering in you on YouTube. I even
Mm-hmm.
saw it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It started coming back up again.
Yep.
No. But what do you think, Aliu? This question go to you. What do you think about this man? He was the masterminder of these elections that Joe Parker won. You know very well without him giving into the UP party, it would have been very difficult for him to win.
It would have been terrible because he's away.
Put your, can you mute
Put
yourself,
your,
Ali?
can you mute
Ali,
yourself? I think
mute
I
yourself
should
because
mute myself.
mute
yeah,
yourself
mute
because
yourself for now because we're hearing ourselves when we
yourself
speak.
now. We hearing ourselves on the speak.
Okay, the question go to you. You know very well what went down during the elections. He played a vital role on the winning the victory of Buakai. But here come on Thursday, a breaking news came about his death. And on Friday, they man went and celebrate their birthday. Like, I don't care. If this kind of thing happened in Georgia, the entire world will be talking about a Liberian war now. We'll be talking Georgia is and man, he doesn't care, he ain't got no heart, this and that. Put that thing in your case. What would I, if it was you in Parker case, what would you have done? And you?
Okay, thank you, there. Solomon. We wish you a well speedy recovery. Yes, yes. You know, that's how it is. Sickness come and go. We wish you a speedy recovery. The problem here, we all know, and this is something that when I saw, and other people were like try to blame President Waka again or for manipulating or controlling Jeremiah Kuhn for Jeremiah Kuhn going to grab the party. First of all, Joseph Waka, this man, I can say he's the oldest man now in politics in our country and now setting as president. You see, without Nimakate, you are not going to win that election. That's the first thing. Without Prince Johnson, you are not going to win that election. We all know the role Prince Johnson play, Manaseli with everything. Yes, Prince Johnson helped us to win election. President Weah, yes, he's loved by Liberia. We know he's a celebrity. But at the end of the day, through the help of God and Prince Johnson, he won election. President Waka, the same thing. You see, and for this man to die, and you came to the country in less than 72 hours. Even if people decided to have your birthday party, they say the Waka Foundation or whatsoever, looking at this man, the role he played to get you to where you are today, to make you president. Let's forget about everything that he did. They talk about war, they talk about this and that. But look at what he did to get you where you are. This was very, very bad on the part of the Unity Party government for such a man to
And
die.
I'm not even
I'm not
cutting you
even
off.
watching you all.
The Liberian people were so naive.
Are you mute yourself?
We are so naive that instead of we take this as important what Joseph Walker did, we left it and go into shaking hand. Go back, Ali. Ali, go ahead. We left it and go to shaking hand.
I think you are
Yes,
reading my
yes.
mind.
So just as I was saying, you see, that was very bad of this government. They were to cancel that party because you got in the country, you knew that this man has already died. It was not like, oh yes, they already prepared the food for party, everything, and then the very day they made that. No, this is something they made that you got to the country. So if there was anything playing, you were to cancel it. Yes, this is what or Lilo does. You supposed to go and start making happy birthday party, people going, they drinking, they dancing. Where you are today, that God and Prince Josie get you there. And Jeremiah Kuhn, I was very, very much disappointed. If Joseph Waka decide to have a birthday party, you supposed to be money your brother. That's me. Today you becoming vice president in our country. That you God and Prince Johnson. You couldn't have become vice president, and you could even say, oh yes, or you were going to support Joseph Wakai. And Prince Johnson say he will not support Joseph Wakai. Jeremiah, you were not going to become vice president. But today you whining and dining with Joseph Wakai while your brother just died in less than 72 hours. That was very, very insensitivity of the Unity Party government. I never expected that. But
So
today, people will want to support it. They forgetting about that one. They talking about president. So a president, we are want to shake Jeremiah Cohen. Why would that one going to benefit Liberia? And now listen to people talking today, President we are, he not peace icon, he disgraced the people of Nimakate, he insulted them, he don't know about, he don't want to reconcile with people. You tell President we have a reconciliation. Your president, you get since he came into office 1 year now. He refused to reconcile the country, even other political leaders. But it is what it is. But if it were in my case, I was going to cancel that birthday party. And even my birthday was the same day Prince Johnson that you will carry that food to orphanage home. Everything will stop that very day.
okay.
For me, that's my
Let me
own
bring the
experience.
same, let me bring the same question to you, Solomon. What would you have done in this case? I mean, we Liberian people, when we don't like someone, even if they did the right thing, we will still criticize them just because we don't like them. I mean, can you compare birthday party at this crucial time, the country, the man who really effort that brought you to power? You hear his sudden death. You don't hear about his sickness. He ain't sick, nothing. You say, oh, the man being sick for long and blah, blah. Sudden death. It was shocking to the entire country. And you still went to get the birthday party. President, you can always call that party, the party, your, like the country president. It's not like you and I. We say, oh, they think we're already scheduled, and we spend the money, we pay for the place, and it's not like that. It's not in our shoe. This the most elite. How? And then you taking the Liberian people forgetting about this, bringing all the mandate shakes by President. So what's your thought on that?
Well, see, there are people that are very, very compassionate. Uh, they have feeling for people. If you notice, when during Baga's inauguration, uh, some of the stuff that you are going, because I watched President Weah's gesture, body movement during that entire time. President uh, Weah, he was very devastated um, when President
When he fell
Boakai,
out, right?
yeah, when President Weah, yeah, when that thing happened to him. In fact, he was the one actually talking to the wife so that something can be done, and he was really communicating something got to be done. Anybody who is very, very compassionate, who love people, um, does not have that kind of wicked mindset or heart. The person is a people person. Their way of approaching it would be different. Yes, the occasion was planned already. I believe in my mind, in my mind, that if that was Weah, President Weah would have um, committed that whole situation. That look, I know it is my birthday and all those stuff, but we are very, very bereaved, and this person. So that would be an other focus on the late superintendent's memorial. You will memorialize it at that occasion. Everybody there, they will have the mindset. But I mean, people are different. This is somebody who used to say to President Boakai that he's a battery tutor, and the person who's a battery tutor for him to be alive and well, and the person who are not a battery tutor to die abruptly like that. So some people they look at that and and they just put everything into. I'm not saying that he was celebrating, because he who the battery tutor he's still living and he's celebrating his 80th birthday, and the one who was not a battery tutor couldn't. I think he only celebrated his 72nd birthday and all of that. But again, if that was President Weah or somebody who is very compassionate, uh, even though the people will be there, but his focus will be about the death of that person because the occasion is already planned and all of those stuff. Probably he wouldn't have canceled it like that, but he will let the people know that indeed we lost a statement, uh, and you will see that going on at the party. But that was not there. And again, I wouldn't cancel the party, but I think I will lay more emphasis on the passing of the president that we are bereaved, and to be merrymaking or what, having fun. That is not the time for it. But I appreciate people who put this party up for me. But our heart go to uh, our senator, and let's memorialize his. I mean him and things like that. I would have. That's what I would have done. And I think President Weah would have similar mind, the kind of person that I think he is. Um, he would have a similar mind, especially on a good note with a person like that. He will be very devastated, even though he was devastated when he heard the news, and even when he went there. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he was there on Sunday with the other former president, Ellen.
Hmm.
Yeah, I saw the both of them. And
Yeah.
they went to at least give their condolences speech. They gave brief speech, even
Hmm.
though the recording that I listened to, you couldn't listen to them well. The sound was not the cameraman were too far from them, you know.
Hmm.
So
And
it
the
was
guy that was doing it, in fact, I said, wow, Tony's told me a lot of stuff because the other journalist from, I don't know whether from ELBC or from,
Hope,
I don't
I think I
know,
Hope TV.
one other journalist was there. You could only hear him. Now they say, oh, to say something of the president, birthday, but the person that he's talking to, for them to say something, you will not hear them. And I said,
Hmm.
wow, that's what Tony was teaching me. That if you put the microphone to your own mouth after talking, you show it to the other person so that the person could be heard. But
Exactly.
it was not done like that. But
So
our country, we are bereaved, and again, President, we made the Liberian people to know that yes, it was his birthday, but the country is bereaved, and his approach would have been different from that of President Boakai.
But
Stephen,
even people who
Yes.
went to the birthday party, there were nothing like even a movement or silence. You see, there was nothing like that. So really, man, I don't know. But Solomon, just as you say, this the private Mr. Johnson that Wednesday or Thursday.
Thursday.
That
And
Thursday.
their birthday party was held on Saturday. So there was something that they could even cancel that party. My brother, that's not, you still get more time to celebrate birthday. You could cancel that party and maybe even said take it to another day. Say, oh yeah, because of this, okay, now we have buried our kingsman or our senator. We can have my party so and so day. really, but actually it was not good at all. Actually, it was very, very bad.
Even like some of the things are going on when I say people say, oh, because I'm a Republican and I support President Donald Trump or President elect Donald Trump. But most of those stuff that the Unity Party, which we feel that we are the well trained political party, we are the well politician, I mean, experienced politicians and things like that. Uh, and anybody, whatever they will be doing, they will criticize. Look, every little thing that the president we are will do, they would, if he dances, they criticize it. Uh, if he speak, they criticize it. If he whatever he does, they criticize that. But they will be doing the same thing. Somebody posted when Stanton, who was one of those who brought Bouaga to power, when he was in the position of wanting to shake President Bouaga's hand. By that time, maybe he was not president yet. He has his hand in his pocket. I don't know whether that is AI generated image, but he has his hand in his pocket. And Stanton, other stuff that they were bringing to the attention of the Liberian people that a former president or a leader of the country, you shouldn't behave like that. But he did the same thing. Other people have been doing that. And one other thing that we're not actually talking about that, but even the people that we follow in the Bible, Jesus did not go to shake anybody's hand because that was not a tradition. The
You know, we're making too much emphasis on the shaking hand. The main thing we need to talk about birthday party at the time the country is bereaved, and with the man who helped to bring you to power.
Yeah, so
The
that
shaking hand was not disrespectful. He put his hand on his chest and bowed down. In this Western world we're in, shaking hand, you hardly see shaking hand.
no,
All right. People bow down to honor each other.
or they know their
You
head.
hardly see people. We the African only the one that they shaking hand because of how we're born. We saw it, this and that. We saw it as either a compliment or something entertainment for ourselves. But the most important to bow down and honor, putting your hand to your chest.
To your heart.
Yes, I mean your heart is inside your chest, which is really true. Is you giving your heart out. You feeling the pain the person is feeling. My heart go to you. We're shaking hand. You can shake my hand. You shake my hand away. What? Then we're trying to downplay the Omer Boaka decision made for that party at this crucial time, and we
Mm-hmm.
bring it to Weir because at George Weir, he's stupid. He know what he's doing.
Hmm.
You know. Then we're making emphasis on this kind of thing. Even the men do good, and there's no. The one thing about life, my brother, as long as you don't like the good God is doing for your friend, it be hard for you to
Hmm.
get what you're looking for. Except that person did something personal to you that you do not like, and you hate him for that. That's different. But you just sit down because God have made this person what he is. You hate him for that. You're looking for your own trouble
Yep.
because you cannot change what God have marked for me. You cannot change it. I don't care how you try your best. You will just be harming yourself because all the hatred you got in your mind for me, it have occupied your entire heart and mindset that you can't even do nothing good for yourself.
That's true.
It is. So you must just always ask God for what you want and forget about somebody else.
Oh yes,
So,
sure.
Stephen,
Yes, yes. So
weigh these two things.
let me quickly start on this note for the next 2 or 3 minutes. And so the issue of the president's decision to have celebrated his birthday anniversary, why somebody who brought him into power, who played a major role in bringing him to power, is something that was bad. And such a decision was a bad one. The issue of the issue that has to do with the handshaking, what people trying to politicize, It was done in a wake of to cover up the blunder that was made by the United Party. But on a very serious note, this is a statement, and this is one of the persons that fought very hard to bring it to power. So even if it were the former president George Manuel Weah, as many people have said, he would have canceled a particular birthday celebration. I don't care how many money he put into it. He would have canceled a particular celebration owing to the fact that the relationship he had with Prince Johnson. Now, see, with all of what happened, politics is just politics. And those people, they just show to us when it is time to politicize everything, they play that politics and other thing. But you saw even when the invited speaker and the speaker, the other just elected speaker, when they went at the home of the late senator, you saw what happened. So those people, they are just one family. So to just politicize the issue of handshake, it's just a cover up from those Unity Party folks, to paint the former Liberian president black, that yeah, he's somebody who doesn't reconcile, he's somebody who holds grudges in the heart for SYZ. But again, the the president blundered, and he asked him to have celebrated his birthday anniversary at a crucial time wherein the family members of someone who fought hard to bring it into power were totally wrong. So that's my take on that.
Okay, go back to you, Ali. You have anything to say before we open the line?
No, like just say that we only see thing what the people did. It was actually bad. They did a blunder because, as I said, and to say, oh yes, Joseph Waka just arrived in the country today, and the party were already set up everything while the party were going to the party. They heard that the president, the senator died. Ahead, at least maybe we could say something else. But where you got in the country after the man already died 2 days to your birthday, and you still went ahead to celebrate birthday, it was very, very bad. And moreover, I'm very, very much disappointed in Jeremiah Kuhn to go on such an occasion. I'm very, very much disappointed in him.
Mm-hmm. 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 That was another thing.
Yes, I'm very, very much disappointed in him. You should have known better and stay away from that party and tell President Bakai, my brother is lying down. I think I can make it to come over there. And President Bakai is not going to hold him contempt for that. Yes, because that's his brother. You see, but for him to go there, I'm very, very much disappointed in him.
Well, the thing is that I don't think they are blood brother, even though they're from the same county. Uh,
No, they are not blood brother now, but looking at
They are
the
not.
country,
Yeah.
he Jeremiah Kuhn should know today. Being vice president, that man made to be vice president today. If
but
Jeremiah could say, I will support Unity Party, for example, Deputy Josie say, okay, I will support CDC. Jeremiah Kuu was never going to be vice president.
because
So,
the thing is that Prince Johnson has always been kingmaker in the country. For example, when during Ellen Boga tenure, it was the same Prince Johnson, same Nima County. They made their number made Madam Salif to become president of the country. Uh, when 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 President Weah was coming to power, it was the same Prince Johnson that helped to bring President Weah to power. And now it is the same Prince Johnson who helped for Baka to come to power. So he has always been kingmakers in the country,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody knows that. And of course, everybody should be able to actually memorialize his dedication and service to the country and to the various political parties that he has helped
Yeah, my
further.
man. Please pick up. That's one of the sorry,
Oh, okay.
Stephen. Somebody coming in to join us. His
Okay.
name is
All right.
Uwo.
Yeah.
If you see
All
him,
right.
please bring him in.
Okay.
Go ahead, Solomon.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
so those are some of the things. Again, people have the way of dealing with situation. Uh, I think the president shouldn't have canceled the birthday party, but he should have uh, um, memorialized that for his friend who made him to be a president. The same way that same friend made
When you
our.
say memorialize the 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 birthday, you should not cancel it. What do you mean?
Oh well, the thing is that people already there, but let the people know that this is not a
No,
happy.
people were not already there. It was already probably
It was
scheduled.
already planned. It was
Yeah, the death will call on Thursday.
yeah, but it was already planned. So
Okay.
instead of canceling it, and of course, somebody hitting 80, that is a big milestone. So, but I would have emphasized that yes, indeed, I appreciate you guys coming to celebrate with me.
No,
My,
no.
my
The
long life,
thing is,
but
you're doing this now in the party while the party is already going on, right?
yeah, because the thing is already planned. It's what two
I
days to
understand,
the
but,
party time.
but the planning is not you and I planning that we have to go pay for a hall. This thing happened 2 days prior to
The
the
celebration.
to the celebration.
So the
That's
celebration this
that's
is
the
why I was
president,
here to
and
say.
not just that.
You
Other
see?
people coming there. Other people they have planned to come to that particular party. I
Please,
can tell
please
for other
mute
countries.
yourself. We can hear you.
Uh, uh,
It doesn't matter how many people coming. The people that coming, they are dignitaries. Probably you're talking about, and they know that there is a breaking news. So if you are going to, if you even making those people that you're talking about, that other people coming, you're making them sometimes, they themselves will understand if you tell them, oh, we're going to at least put this thing to another day because we have a statement, we heard the news of a statement that, I mean, that's your way, that's your opinion, which I respect it.
mhm.
But I think many people, because canceling that birthday party will not harm him nothing. It will even promote him. Because it's not like you and I, like, okay, we're getting married or we're getting our birthday and we already paid for the hall. We paid for so many other things. We put deposit and everything. To cancel it, it will take time. But these people canceling those things to them for this reason, it take nothing from them. It's president,
Okay.
especially
All
the
right.
president of the country.
Mm-hmm,
Okay, let's
mm-hmm.
bring in my brother Toyo Harris. Harris, good evening. As an old member, Stephen, if you don't know him, these are the people who created Radio Liberia,
Okay.
Radio LIB here in America before any internet radio ever came up. These are the people. He the one that brought me into radio business.
That's good. That's good.
Yes. So his
Yeah.
name is Trio Harris. I
Okay.
think he have interest in this conversation, so he asked to send him the
The,
link.
let
Okay.
the man
Let me do
pronounce his
something.
name.
Yeah.
To,
Okay,
Well,
Mr. Harris,
but
you are
tell you how
welcome.
to,
Yeah.
how to
you
pronounce that
see,
man name. Just to
Solomon,
go on.
Solomon, let me tell you a story about my name.
Mm-hmm.
So, but before I go to the story about my name, Stephen, nice to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always here, the old man, that my man, and I'm a sedation, so you know that.
That's good. That's good.
Aliu, nice to meet you. Salam alaikum. Yeah. Yes, that's that. You see, you see, and the
Let me
thing
work out.
greeting you bringing out.
Let me work out that topic back again. Will I hand on the chest greeting?
No, but you see, so I work in corporate America, and when I came
Mhm.
to America, I started working. And when I go to work, the people are fighting with my name, so everybody call me T. So this American lady, she was one of those black American with a dashiki and all that. She was into Africanism. So she asked me, "What's your name?" And I told her my name. I pronounced my name Toyua. She said, "That's a beautiful name. Do never let them. We call all those other names. If we can pronounce it, they should pronounce your name." So right now in my life, when I go on a meeting and I hear the people calling me say Toyua, I say, "Yeah, I got all of y'all speaking Basa."
That's
Yeah,
good.
all of them
That's a
speaking
good one.
Basa.
That's a good one.
So yeah. So, but the reason I came on this call is I spoke to the former president this morning, I told him that I supported his fidelity, and I'm a Mason. He's a Mason too. The highest respect in a Mason to greet a brother is fidelity.
Mm.
It's a greeting, a high level greeting. And all over the world, everybody's gonna shake hands. Our culture is the handshake and the snap. That's a Liberian man handshake.
Mhm.
But when your people reach to a town, they'll bow down to each other with salute. Before they even put hand in there, they have to bow. And that's the highest level of greeting, is to bow. The Asians, you don't see them shaking hands, they will bow. Because, And you see, the president got used to that during the pandemic, and it was safe for everybody. Shaking hands passes a lot of germs. It's not a healthy practice. It's not. I think greeting somebody like this is healthy. Shaking hand is not a healthy practice, because look at, we like men now. How many times man go behind a hard to pee and wash your hand before you kind of shake your hand? I mean, just think about that, right? You know, how many people will go use the bathroom, wash their hands before they come outside? You don't know. So shaking hands is not right. It's not a good practice. It's not a bad thing, but it's not a good practice. It's not a hygienic practice. But my reason of calling is that a statesman died, and I've not seen the president ordering the flag to fly half-mast. That's not an issue. That has not been an issue to the propaganda machine of the Unity Party. The Unity Party, I fought them in many elections. They're propagandists. They are extreme propagandists. And they know how to deflect attention.
Mhm.
They had a dedication today of one of the dirtiest clinics you ever see. But that's not in the discussion right now. They're talking about the handshake. They are propagandists. If anybody saw the dedication of the maternity ward that the Ome Boyka and was sitting down to open, Claire, we have said, oh, make that place load a dumper. Make that place load a dumper. That the kind of thing you would dedicate, the president would dedicate, that kind of quality? Nothing to show. A wasted year. So let's talk about a wasted year and forget about the handshake, because the propagandists of the UP are trying to deflect their attention. And
Oh, yeah?
we, the seditionists who have battled these people before, are trying to shift the focus on the deliverables. The
Mhm.
year is ended. What have you done? You dedicating and making, come on, dude.
What's your take on his birthday party he had right
Well,
after the death?
I thought that was crass. That was very uncalled for. If a family member of mine died and I had a party planned, I would have to postpone that party until that person's dead. That's what classy people do. That's what classy, intelligent, decent human beings do. So, and I say when I celebrate 80, and 80 is a milestone. Believe me, that's 80 years old. He ain't family could have something quiet. And children could have celebrated, he ain't family. And you could have had a big celebration later. But for Jeremiah Kuhn to go to the party, that's my issue. You bereaved. You think Tunes is my brother. Me and Tunes closer than me and most people in my life, right? If Tunes having his wedding today and my brother or somebody close to me died, I will not go to Tunes' wedding. And Tunes will understand. I'm bereaved. I cannot be in a celebratory mode when you bereave. And I think Jeremiah Kuhn showed, but Jeremiah Kuhn told the people he's not member of the party. The party pressure went up, he died. That's a whole different conversation, right? But we propagandists will put that out there because it happened. And if that, you see, one thing about CDC people, And I tell them that in all the rooms, we get on an issue, and we don't push that issue and beat drum with it. We move on it quickly. Unity Party will address that issue in 20 different ways. In 20 different ways. So I asked the Unity Party guy, I said, Putin and Biden, they met, they didn't shake hands. The two leaders. I said, in the presidential debate with Biden and Trump, they didn't shake hands. Was that wrong? Handshaking, I think nodding with respect, the sign of fidelity as Masons. This is the sign of respect. You know? So he didn't know what the man should not have done that to him. Because you're a small boy, he's still finding the light. Thank you. That's amazing story.
All right. And Solomon, you want to take a minute? So before we open the line, you want to report to you are your Basa brother, because I know you will report because a Basa man's.
No. Well, the thing is, Toyua said the right thing. And you know, when you do Toyua, the person that you send in front, like most of the time, like the warrior, the person that you send in front to be the real strong man. So that's what Toyua actually means. You know, you guys can say Toyua. Yes.
Almost told you are.
Yes. So that's the person they can send ahead, especially.
But the Bible for listening, they will tell you the real. It was not the name of one person that what the elders were mad with my pa.
Yeah.
It's the name of a group of people.
Yeah.
My first Basa I ever learned in my life was Neo.
You cry. No.
Now, you know, the thing is, again, I said to you right now, we said the same thing, even though, but we said the same thing pretty much. But I said, even if you were going to look at that milestone to do the celebration, he could have memorialized that. And then, of course, I don't know the purpose of, again, with Kun, maybe that's how he behaved. But traditionally, most of the other people from that end, they don't do things like that. But maybe he's not a traditional a Mano man or Gil man. He might be from a different tribe that actually was born to the woman, and for that reason,
That
they
one
don't have.
that may be. So we
Yeah,
can.
that's why I said that maybe that's what I'm saying. That, but actually, like Toyua said, he's bereaved, and the president would have understood that. The country would have understood that. Of course, Nima Kante, they will 100% support him for that, but that was not done. And the other people started prioritizing things that is not an issue. So they started doing that, you know. So I agree with
Okay.
Mr. Harris.
I know Kun is a country boy, so he's not exposed. He's just occupying that space so that he can be what he is. But he's a definite country boy. He's not exposed to that extent
But Tunis, I haven't seen, maybe I stand to be corrected, but Kun name, usually the other Kun, all the Kun that I know now, other people, they are some Eastern name.
His father is a Southeasterner. His mother is a Mano woman. And
Yeah,
to tell
so
you the truth, in the Mano culture, the mother owns the child.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
In
Yeah,
different cultures, it's different. You understand what I mean?
the father really, the Basa culture, the man is
In our culture, it's different.
We're about to open it. We're about
The men
to.
are proud men to be a crew men. And the man own the child.
We are about to open the line, so let's give you 1 minute to say what you have to say before we open the line, because we're going to open the line for the next 15-20 minutes.
So I agree with Toyua. So that's it. I agree with him what he said.
Aliyu, take a minute. Okay, Aliyu says, okay, Toyua, you have anything to add to what you said before we open the line?
No, just one thing. Stephen, I never heard you say nothing.
Oh yeah,
Steve,
I spoke
Steve
before you came
said,
on.
he introduced the topic. He gave up to 4 different
No, you
topics.
know what? Because I'm looking at Steven, right? And it's
Uh,
freezing where me and you are. And Steven got
uh.
a coat on too, like he freezing.
And cool in there,
Oh
very
yeah,
That
where
they
I
put
am
an
is
AC, they blasting an AC over there.
yeah. So
On
you know,
all kind of warm clothes. So I look at Steven and
Steve
yeah.
is the opposite. Steve, the one in America, we in Liberia. Okay, Steve, I'm going to return control to you. You can take calls for like 20 minutes because
Okay,
at least we got a visitor here today. The old man, he will us to you. So let him listen to some of our callers' view too on this issue.
my
The
people,
okay,
topic
my
here
people listen
tonight,
too. My people there.
yeah, the main thing we're opening the line for, let me put it up there so they can understand, is about the shaking hand and they going to the party. Because we already know Prince Johnson is dead. We are trying to, they will be buried next month. Not even this month we're in. We almost in the 3rd weeks of next month. That's
I
when he
think
will
it's
be
15,
buried.
yeah?
Not the 15th. The 15th is the one they will start the process.
Oh,
But he
okay.
will be buried
On
close
the
to the
18th, yeah?
19th.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yes. So go ahead, my brother.
Okay,
okay,
yeah.
all right. Okay, thank you so much. And so now you can put in your cards to 0776 104 0886 500 104 and have your view on the president's birthday celebration in the wake of the death of former Nima County Senator Prince Johnson, and also the handshake saga of former President Josh Weah. So let's get this first person on the line.
Uh,
Good morning.
Steven, Steven, please bring in to your listener back.
Okay, yeah. So I have to bring him back once more. Okay, so yeah. So go ahead. You are live.
Okay, I'm Oliver Way. Speaking from Birmingham. But I got one of my brother by the name of Tojua.
Hmm.
He's the pastor who called me Yanium.
Oh, okay, that is similar name.
Okay, okay. So that's good. That's good. But let's get this international call. And good morning. Hello.
Yeah, how we doing, my brothers, Steven and the rest of the panelists? Yeah, it's just unfortunate on the events that are unfolding because Liberia allowed the UP people to create the narrative and the story of the day because they know it was highly embarrassing when they saw this man pass away and then the puppet is having his. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. You are live. Go ahead.
Okay. And then this man is throwing a party. My brothers told all of us, if it was Joseph Boakai, relative that had passed away, that close to him, was he going to have that birthday party?
Mm.
That's what I was thinking. We are all level-headed, man. Nobody here is stupid. But he took the honor, the man who put him there, and even the vice president, he said he make a blunder by going to the party. Unbelief, I'm not going. Like a lot of you guys have said. But if people just try to change the narrative, the main thing that's supposed to be discussed, what are they doing for the Liberian people that don't want to talk about that? It's about somebody shaking hand. Is there a law to shake somebody's hand? That's in the Constitution that you got to shake somebody's hand before, things be right. Talk about a yellow machine or whatever you have been doing. Is that going to cut down prices for the Liberian people? Is that going to send your children to school because he shook the man's hand? That man make you to be president today. You forgot about his death. No honor. You having a birthday party. You're not looking at that. And the people just change their narrative. Everybody talking about handshake and what can I shake. I don't understand it. It just ain't it's hard to digest.
Okay.
Because we should be talking, you imagine, you ain't at the airport. The president do have to go to the airport. Is that American Liberian airline? That Ethiopia airline, they're not Liberian airline that we we say, oh, we're celebrating. We got airline opening up in Liberia. We agree.
Okay,
More
Colin.
there is, ain't no more airline coming. Ain't no
Mhm.
it cut down cost for the Liberian people. But that ain't that way. They know they make a blunder, and they just trying to change the narrative with all the crazy nonsense thing they're doing.
Okay, Colin. Thank you so much. Let's hold you there and get this other person on this local call here now. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Okay, 0776 104104 0886 500 104. Our WhatsApp line is also activated. But let's get this person on. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. And they were making last night. I called the constable from about the about
You have to you have to increase your voice a bit so that we can get it clear.
Thank you for the show. The name making my double or common to do a jobless.
Okay.
When the people have come up with their opinion, then I could be my own.
Mm.
But now, thank you for the show.
Okay.
You see, shaking him is no problem.
Mm.
President also pay a woman. And what I do know, anybody greeting have different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Our former president, President John, we are is a clear-hearted man. Now, when you are proceeding right, there is no level of intellectualism can change the mind of the people.
Mm.
What I do understand here is that there is a time that we as Liberians should be thinking on how best our country can be moving on a different track and different trajectory so that the people of Mama Liberia can enjoy the resources of our country. Now, I say this to say, we are intellectual people. We do deem it necessary so that we can put for the necessary idea that we can enjoy the natural resources of our country. Now, our country here, we are students. We are desirous of learning quality education. Now, there is a time that we should be afforded the opportunity that students can be able to take loans so that we can go to school.
Okay.
This is not the time that we should be discussing president shaking hand, president not shaking hand. Ain't going to do anything for our country, mama.
All right. Okay, let's hold you there and get this other person on. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. You are live. Tell us the name and where are you calling from?
Princess calling from China Market.
Say your name.
Thank you for the show.
You say
Princess,
Princess who?
I think.
Okay, go ahead, Princess.
I want to say thank you for the show and for talking on behalf of really Liberian people.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a request to make tonight about calling the show. I'm a silent listener.
Mm.
In the crisis that I don't able to pay my rent, so I'm calling on the show to ask for help. But if anyone can help me, to please help me to pay my rent.
Okay, all right, Princess. Okay, so let's get more callers at this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where are you calling us from?
I'm Patricia calling from Corwell.
Go ahead, Patricia.
Yeah, I want to make Tony Prince Johnson was very bad on Corwell. Prince Johnson was never a good name. Prince Johnson made most people they are motherless and fatherless on the street. But they were not fine for Jeremiah Kuhn to go to that party. Jeremiah Kuhn knows he is the right man. Prince Johnson is the right man. So Jeremiah Kuhn will not go to that party. And to my understanding, over the radio, I can hear Prince Johnson talking that Jeremiah Kuhn don't even speak to him. I think you'll get a recording. Right?
No, go ahead.
I think you'll get a recording.
Mm.
And for that, he was happy because Prince Johnson was already dead. I thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's get this other person. Good morning.
Good morning and good morning to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm TIUS Chef and I'm calling you from Expo.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, this entire thing about handshaking
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it to be a problem. There are different understandings people get when it comes to how they greet people, and the fact that you think that this is the better way, buying to somebody. I see that to be highly respectful than even just shaking hand, because even in shaking, we are discussing the world being contaminated with a whole lot of diseases. Why would you want to believe only in shaking as if you have a motive? So the issue here is we should start to analyze the late Tiwaji's last sermon at his church. What was he driving at? Why did he speak against water? Why did he even say the rules that they took 22 million for? That rule was a rule that George Weah did, but at the end of the day, I think that it was did. Why did he make all of these statements? And I listened to Situ School on King's FM just a couple of hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
You will come to understand that he said usually when he comes to town, he brings something for the late UIJ, and then his special assistant or somebody very close to him goes for it and then carry it back. So in that conversation, why out of this country, UIJ called him when you were alive. He said, I want to talk with your chief. Now, if you look at the timing of UIJ's last sermon and requesting to talk with George Weah, for me, I think there's a serious political motive that a person like Kuno might have agreed with Bwaka at that time now. He is my godfather.
Okay.
I have stepped on him. I have done this. But we cannot allow him to meet with George Weah. So nobody can tell what people did that. We cannot allow him to meet with George Weah.
Okay. All right.
So
Thank you.
we
Thank you.
should be thinking about this situation, then driving to a point of handshake.
All right.
Why is it that this man wants to meet with George Weah, but he's here today?
Very quickly.
Why is it that he was speaking in a church about against the government, and then he's here today? So they should forget about the handshaking thing and discuss that full dilapidated clinic that they were saying the Emory Hospital is no good. They were saying even the military hospital.
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's hold you there and get more people on the line. Let's take more calls at this person. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, you are live. Go ahead. Your name and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, I'm Pierre Robert calling you from the
Go ahead, Robert.
man, I was shaking him, they what I she they me too, so be discuss the board, they use the Bible to be discussing about like prayer and put up this what we put in here. I was the video because somebody was here and I share very important thing that the board can be on here right away.
Okay.
But I think I want to tell to me, man. To me.
Yeah, go ahead very quickly.
Yeah, for me. My man, for me, I got my factory. When they open up that for the body, feature in 90 feet. They feel my two leg, my two leg, princess, putting all about the man. But I guess the data I'm going to after the cookie to my
Okay. So let's get this person from this line. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Your name and where are you calling us from?
MC Allen calling from a comfort zone, Cote d'Ivoire.
Come again?
MC Allen calling from a comfort zone, Cote d'Ivoire.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. In short, what I want to say is that people are saying Prince Johnson was a bad man and this, that, what have you. But what I want to know is that in your own house, if you get your wife and every day you beat on your wife, and one day your wife brother came to visit you, will he feel good looking at you beating the woman every day?
What
are you
trying?
Form of torture.
Mm-hmm.
It's a form of torture. So Prince Johnson couldn't look at his people going down the drainage by one single person because you are a president. Okay, let's leave that. It could happen to another person. Why must men like Jeremiah Kun, knowing fully well that Prince Johnson is his brother, let's leave being president or vice president business, sir? You can't do that as a normal human being. Sound human being, we can't do that. That just means that Jeremiah Kun is another ungrateful person, just as Joseph Waka is. It's not good. I stop this far because if I continue, maybe I will use some language that has not.
Okay, and we won't even allow you to do that. Yeah, there's a very very safe platform, and we don't take this kind of words and or languages from people. So let's get this other person on. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Tell us the name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, Brother Joe, calling from Douala.
Go ahead.
Thank you very much. I always follow you people, but sometimes I want to call. When I call, I can't talk.
You are live now. It is an opportunity, so just go straight to the point, Chief.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. You see, Jeremiah, I lose confidence in Jeremiah
Why?
because I am a citizen from Nuba.
Okay.
Gil, my mother Gil, my father Gil. We supported Jeremiah through Prince Johnson. Whatsoever people say will go by it. We supported Waka and Jeremiah because of Prince Johnson said. For Prince Johnson to die like today, then the next day, whenever Jeremiah was on the street to kill any horse, sitting down with the trumpet, discussing or visit them. But he left the area and go to Waka party, all of them things that are speaking later. We don't know Jeremiah in the before. Nobody knows who is up Jeremiah, but I Prince Johnson gave Jeremiah up. To become representative in the Sewan Dancer. Two Prince Johnson. To become senator, that two Prince Johnson. We don't know he is that. So yes, I'm grateful. He is looking at a leopard that just leopard that just be a red here in the gray. But let me back to watching Jeremiah. We're not going to Jeremiah nowhere again.
Okay. This person, good morning. Good morning. You are live. Tell us the name and where are you calling from?
Thank you for your show. The name remains God bless. I said this to say, there's a time that our country national resources is rationally managed, rationally organized, and rationally distributed equitably. Because we got our national resources that we as a parents or we as traditional should be able to enjoy our national resources. For us, as an intellectual representatives, the time that we should be afforded the opportunity to be given loan. There's the time that I see in Nigeria, only market women can be given the opportunity to go and say loan. But we as intellectual representatives, we should be given the opportunity to go for student loan. There's the time that we should be discussing how things abroad can be shifted on another trajectory. For us, as intellectual representatives, we should be given the opportunity to go and take loan.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I think it is your second time, and you have already said that over and over. So let's give other people the chance as well, and let's get this person. Good morning. Good morning. Very quickly. Go ahead.
I just want to depend on something quick.
Okay.
All the things that are going on, even in Jeremiah, came out and say yes. Why the students that pass through a course to go to school, they never show any of them again because she went to Prince Johnson Hall because Prince Johnson died that they want that they play that they're gonna pull his hand to know that yes, it happened at Prince Johnson died. He will not do that thing, I beg you, that was for I'm gonna.
Okay. All right. So let's get a few more callers and go back to our team. This person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Very quickly. You have a few seconds. Okay, okay. So let's hold this pressing there, and you can call. We answer it and just hold the line. There are a lot of people who want to express themselves. So let's get it sort of pressing. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Tell us the name and where you calling from.
My name is Samek. You're calling from what you say.
Okay, go ahead, man, Gibla.
So, President, former President, I say thank you so much. You make me feel happy of not shaking anybody hand. They think here around force. You did the honorable thing, but even lay your hand on your chest. When we pay respect to our country, when we hosting a flag, we lay our hand on our chest, showing all respect. So that was enough. The former president called on AB, so AB called him. I listened to him because AB posted a question to him, say, oh, former president, what actually about it is shaking now you did discussing. And he explained, AB, he said, AB, this is important thing are happening with people living there, my hand shaking. I was big brother to Jeremiah. Wow, when he saw me getting out from the car, he did not come to my hug. President, former president, please do now hold that there. You said it on every show and I listened to you. And then they asked me the question of what did he actually make of the former senator, the late senator. And he said, we were cool. And the former senator, the person he married to, is my niece. So I feel bad about his death this day.
Okay.
And still every show on love.
All right.
Thank you for coming. You not shaking your hand.
Thank you, man. Let's get this. Let's do two more calls. Yeah, let's take two more calls and go back to our team. Get our passing comments and also the view on your points you have made. This person. Good morning. Good morning. You are live. Tell us the name and where are you calling from? Mustafa, go ahead. You have a few seconds. Okay. Okay. Let's hold you there very quickly. We are out of time. And last caller. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Very quickly. Have a few seconds.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Jeremiah Malcolm is a betrayal. Just say.
Come again?
I said Jeremiah Malcolm is a betrayal.
Mm.
Yeah, don't trust me. Yeah, he betrayed me. And just doing about the handshake. Jeremiah Malcolm is not of the Malian. He is the Mandingo man. Yeah. A Mandingo man has better para a technical man of woman. Due to one or two things, so he rejected his policy. So he just came that way in the market, the people left that would support everything. Now the frustration carried me just all the class
Okay. So that just is stalled. Okay, so we are not taking any more call. I'm sorry. And it is hard time. Now we return to our team so that we can get their views on those contributions you have made and also their parting comments as well. So it's back to you people now.
Thank you, Stephen, and thank you to all the callers that participated in our show today. You did well. Everything you said, well taken. Let me bring in Tuyua. He's our guest tonight. Let him say his piece and give his departing word, and then we can be out of here. Tuyua, you are our guest.
Sule.
Now you're the guest.
Yeah, Sule, I enjoyed the callers. Everybody was on point. And I want to say I'm not a fan of Prince Johnson. Never was. He killed a friend of mine, Tecumseh Roberts, a personal friend of mine. When Tecumseh was leaving New York to go to Liberia, and he made the famous song, his last album, Going Home or Coming Home, I forgot the exact title, to yell of his demise in such a brutal fashion, put some level of hatred in my heart. But as a Christian, I learned to forgive over time, but not forget. So yes, I did not care about Prince Johnson, but I respected what he did for his people, and he's a statesman and a leader in our country. And the flags at every government institution should be flying at half-mast. I think that's the ultimate disrespect that has been shown so far. And that's all I wanted to say. This is my point. This is my issue. What the government can do or should have done, the minute he died, the flag should have been flying at half-mast. And that's the respect to his statement. And I got a problem with that. I don't have a problem with a handshake. I got a problem with that. Thank you.
Thank you to you. We send you up front. So thank you. Let me bring in.
That's how I'm gonna pronounce the name right. You always.
I mean, we are American. We'll pronounce it like the American. To you. Okay. Okay, let me bring in Solomon. Solomon, take 1 or 2 minutes. Give your take on the callers and also your departing word.
Thank you very much. Many thanks to our callers and also big brother to you for coming on tonight. We miss you. Again, the council robbers that to you are talking about is a family member. In fact, actually, the father, he was one of our representatives in We Nation. So I know the council very well, even when he was in California. And then he sang this song, Coming Home, yeah, 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 yeah. So he sang that song. And then he sang one other one that Flower Living Before Dawn, ear got caught, man. Yeah,
no. The flower living at Tipa Nimle.
Oh, okay, that name. Okay, thank you for the correction. I thought that was the council. But anyway,
but you got DJ Suleiman Tunis here. You making musical mistake. You better check.
Don't say even though I'm a DJ, but he's a singer. He's an artist, though. You see.
I heard him just now. I heard him.
Yeah, he's an artist.
Yeah, with this, everybody they have their own say. Of course, we were greatly affected by the civil war in the country, but as Toyua said, he was a statement, and that's why we discussed earlier. Why is it that the flag was not flown halfway, and things like because we need to pay respect to our statement, even though some of them what they do in the house there we don't like it, but once they are there, they are our statement, and we need to give them the respect that the country supposed to give them. So I really want to say again our condolences to the Johnson family and to the Republic of Liberia. I think we need to do the right thing. People take major thing out of context, and again, if that was President Weah, it was going to be worse than even a handshake. But we thank God for his hands on President Weah, and I think God will guide him in doing the right thing, and we will learn from that. For Prince Johnson, he was like a role model in another way, especially those of us from the humanitarian side. The things he did for his country, many of our senators, even in my own home county, uh, nothing compared to any of those things
He,
that
he, he, he wasn't a role model. He was a repentant.
Okay, yeah, of course he was repentant, but I'm talking about humanitarian wise. Uh, the the thing that he did to impact people in his county. Not even my senators or my lawmakers are doing similar thing to impact the people of Grand Bassa County, or even the people of we nation. So I hope I gave that to him as a humanitarian. So that's the point I was making. But thank you
Oh,
very much.
thank you so much. You're going to work tonight?
Yes, I'm getting ready to get out of here.
Okay, Aliu, you're going to take your 2 minutes. We're about to close the show.
Yes, thank you, Dad. Thank you, Mr. Harris. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Yes, what the thing I have to say here is just the same thing, or what the people did. Actually, it was bad. You see, for Mr. Johnson to die, and when they had such a party, merry-making, wherein we get such a man who died in the country, he was not just talking an ordinary person. It was very bad on their part because this man died 2 days or almost 3 days to your birthday party. And knowing that today being a president and vice president is true God and Mr. Johnson, you people was to wait, you cancel everything and postpone it after his burial. And my most disappointment goes to the Vice President Jeremiah Kuhn. That is your brother, we can say you're from the same county, and that man, he made you. So even if President Bwaka say he's going to have a party, you want to recuse yourself from that party and let it go on. I think they were going to hold anything against you. But this man continue to cry in your name, cry in Joseph Bwaka name, and I can say two of your plan to do it. And people who get problem with President, we are handshake, they really need to go and sit and discuss something else. Because if you go to speak to somebody or to shake their hand and he put his hand in his chest or on his heart, and that's a great respect. Even I listen to him today, you see, all the places he go around the world, he do the same thing. He don't just shake people hand. People should follow him while he been greeting other people. So Liberia people, that is not something let's forget about it. And let's discuss the main issue in the country. Today we don't even say no how our country is looking now. We're waiting for Supreme Court ruling. And let's see, the Unity Party government came to rescue our country 1 year now. Nothing has been changed. The entire arrest agenda, no letter has been touched for us to see what they're doing. What is the national development plan for the arrest agenda that we use to drive that? Nothing. This I think we should be discussing instead of whole day about handshake. The day I can Liberia, I want to shake your hand too. Or start up with those the criminal who is the chief, who was the chief financier for Joseph Boakai or election. When he won the election, he came to America. And when he went to him to shake his hand, he put his hand in a pocket. Why you people didn't discuss that? This is not the issue. What the Unity Party did, it was actually bad to Mr. Johnson. Yes, they were to cancel and postpone that birthday party till after his funeral. It is what it is. What has been done cannot be undone. Let things how our country will move forward. Till we can see tomorrow. God bless America. God bless Liberia. Thank you.
The most notorious criminal in the history of our country, Liberia. Anybody remember his name? If you don't remember, his name was Jimmy Ringo.
Jimmy Ringo was not a criminal.
He was the most notorious criminal in Liberia, and he was very fearful.
They got a jump from Dugal.
All right, this guy, when he died during dual time in the 80s, early 80s. He died. He had a state funeral. He died right in that place by Freeport. They call it, man, what the place name? The island, the small island to Freeport. something Terminal Island. That's where that was his hanging out spot. I think he lived around that area too. He died.
Terminal Island.
Not really. Not probably
Steven know nothing about Terminal Island, man.
That's why I just be quiet.
Yeah,
you know nothing you don't go across. You don't go across.
No, I haven't heard about that area. Probably is not near.
You know they have improved the area now. It's no more Terminal Island there. The people are being improved.
I've not heard about that.
It was all the criminals hung out. It was
yes,
all the criminals.
Yes, right from Freeport. That's when most of the sailors, when they come, that's where they used to mess with them when they go there. Okay, but what I'm saying here, if even him when Doe was president, they honored that young man, that man, Jimmy Ringo, he was given state funeral. As anyone who know the story, they will prove me right. And Prince Johnson, you know, a 3-term senator, you know, who when Doe was killing his people. I mean, I'm not supporting whatever went in Liberia, but what was between the crown and the queue, we had nothing to do. It just it went out of hand. You know, that's why when my brother was talking, saying that, or he was saving his people, I said, where was his people? He was not in Nimba defending Nimba. He left Nimba, he came to the country. I mean, the city. Kowe area there. So it was a fashion. He had fashion. It was not anymore his people. And he caused a lot of damage over there. Okay, but anyway, my people, we just want to tell you guys that shaking hand is nothing compared to the disrespect Parker and Kuhn did to this man's funeral. I mean, not his funeral, his death, where people are mourning, the family mourning. And right, you having a birthday 80 years, well, the old man is more than 80. This is just fake 80 years birthday celebration because we want to name it like that. All right. A president, you have the chance to do anything you want. You can stay your dignitary, say, you know what happened in the country. Eh? I mean, the party can go on again. They will understand. Every one of us will understand that. And will even hold you with high respect. Man who made you president today, yeah, he died. You couldn't even postpone. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much. We say thank you. We'll be back here again next Monday with Stanton. We'll be here tomorrow, though, but next Monday, our host, Stephen Compton, who is the man on the wheel. Stephen, let's hear from you before we leave. Your good night from our end here. I'm here on Staten Island, New York. Toyua is all the way in New Jersey, and Solomon and I here, Staten Island, New York. Our man Aliyu is in Baltimore, Maryland. So, and our host, Liberia, you know where he is. So let's go, my brother. And your good night.
All right. Thank you so kindly, and thank you to our team of panelists for their views and opinion on our point of discussion here this morning. And I would like to say many thanks to all of those people who called and expressed their views, and also other people who tried but could not make their way through. We appreciate those of you who follow us via our social media platform. Today, a Tuesday, and the man Anthony Stevens will be here with another fascinating edition of the program.
The guy who called you and say he needed $25 to do something for his children, you got his number?
No, I really don't have the number. But if he's listening, I'm hoping he can call back. If he does that, then I will share his number with you.
Yeah, let him just call back because Solomon asked me for his number so that he can at least assist him. So if he can call back. If you guys listening, please, we'll give you 1 minute because we're about to close up the show.
Yeah, so the fellow who called asking for an assistant, I think for a children or something, you can call back. Yeah, just call back on the same number. I will
And give us your MTN number with the name followed attached to that number. Don't just give
yeah.
us your orange number, ATN number.
Yeah,
One of my
so
friends here,
your
Solomon,
your
he will take
NTN
it.
number, just call, or probably you can call me in the morning on 0776 718151 0776 718151. If you are still following, or anybody who knows him, if the person is still following, you can call me on that number in the morning so that I can make that connection by the grace of God. All right, so that's it. So, Mr. Tuni, if we go off, I will give you a call. We need to talk off the radio. I will definitely call you. And so that's it. As we say, thanks to every one of you, and it was so great having the team here. This okay, but let me see whether it is this fellow. He went off, but again, so as I said, when I get in, I will show
Yeah,
the
wait for him 1 minute more, please.
yeah. So just a minute. I hope you can call back. Let me get this number. I don't know whether he was the one who was called in, but let me see what I can call this number back. Yes. So to get him, and I'm trying to call this number back to see whether he was the one who was calling. So let me go to the line now. Okay. All right. The person from Went Earth, and so if you are following, or if you probably know the person, just call on 0776 718151 0776 718151. Tomorrow in the morning, you can call me so that I can link you with our team. Okay, thank you so much. Is that Tunis?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
let me get this person on, and let me see. Good morning. Hello. Okay, all right. So I think
Yeah.
if he does that in the morning, then I will do the connection.
All right. Okay. Then have a good night.
All right. Thank you so kindly.
You're welcome.
Okay. Okay. So and that's what we have it now. It is our time to take our leave, and coming out next